All right, guys, Friday's here. Let's watch this video for Friday, August 21st. And starting off with the SPYs, I always do, just hanging out near all-time highs. Another really small list. Again, when you get up near all-time highs, you get a chart like this, a huge sell-off, pandemic, and then slow climb back up, and now we're kind of testing all-time highs. You typically don't have a lot of specific individual stocks giving nice setups. So I had several, like what we call singles, use a baseball analogy, several singles today, but nothing that I, deemed worthy of, hey, I'm going to put it on the highlight page. So, but still, nicely got my daily goal in the bank, just by hitting singles all day long. So anyway, here is what I'll be watching on Friday. GEVO, look at the volume. Almost a billion shares, 991 million shares traded hands. Insane volume. Anyway, certainly extended, but we're going to watch it tomorrow, see if it gives any kind of setup. FINV, which I don't think I've ever heard of before, almost 15 million shares and a big rip today, closing off its highs, but definitely worth watching tomorrow. Remember, when you watch my videos, I am looking for stocks that might give me an intraday trade tomorrow. I'm in cash every night. I sleep better that way. KZIA, this one's a little deceiving because you have nice volume, closing near its highs. You got another catalyst not far away, and I had this on watch all day. But why is it deceiving? Go to the intraday. Look at this. So it gaps up, takes out the highs here, right back down into the range, tests the highs again, right back down into the range, finally rolls over, right? So you're not even looking at this thing anymore. And then look at this. Like in the last 5 minutes, it rips to hit new highs for the day. That's I don't know what the deal is there, but that's pretty sneaky action. Which makes me, kind of question whether or not I want to even mess with this one tomorrow. But when you look at the daily chart, it is kind of interesting. You had this spike a couple weeks ago to 819, and then today topped out at 742. We get through 742, maybe we do test the $8 or 819. So we'll see. I'm going to put it on a chart. AMC topped out a few days ago. When I say topped out, I mean the most recent high. And this is AMC movie theaters. 585, and then today gapped up nicely and topped out at 578. So it's certainly interesting over 578 tomorrow, knowing that 585 or a break of 585 is another nearby catalyst and a lot of shorts in the name. IFMK, go to 5-minute candles to show you that this all happened pretty much near the end of the day. I think they came out with earnings maybe intraday, I'm not sure, but pretty good spike, pretty good volume. And sort of a downtrend line forming here if you connect the tops here, but nice volume. So maybe we break out of this range tomorrow. We'll see. It definitely goes on watch. MOGU, this one's kind of obscure, but had this big pop 3 sessions ago, then a couple just quiet inside days. So still have that one on watch. I'm going to need to see some volume come in before I trade that. TOPS, if you'd have told me, TOPS, I made some decent money in today. If you would have told me I'd be trading top ships ever again, I would have thought you were crazy. It's like dry ships. It's done so many reverse splits and this and that. But they came out with a headline today, I think 100,000 shares, or maybe it was $100,000 CEO purchase. I think, don't quote me on that, double check the news. But they also had some tidbits in their announcement that no reverse splits or management bonuses or anything for the next 12 months. They sort of guaranteed that, which did make it, and they called it shareholder-friendly decisions or something, which made this one interesting, right? And a pretty strong move and a pretty strong close. So I definitely want to watch this one tomorrow. Wouldn't mind seeing a gap down and then a red to green, but keep that one on watch. Blink, BLNK, is just really beaten up, had a nice intraday reversal today. I missed a really nice opportunity there because it gave a nice setup, but I didn't catch it. Anyway, we'll look for a follow-through of today. See this kind of bottoming tail today. We'll look for a follow-through of today's bounce, if that makes any sense. It is pretty beaten up. And then lastly, BHC, which there's nothing really pretty here, but when you go to 5-minute candles, big spike this morning, another big afternoon spike, and then actually I noticed just got home a little while ago. I noticed in after hours it went to 1740-ish before closing out at 1725. So maybe we'll see if that holds up, and maybe we have a potential gap play tomorrow. But let me switch to like 30s. You might be able to see. See, it had this big gap up here. It's had a couple big moves on big volume, like here And then again, well, I guess today doesn't really show, but a couple medium moves, not big moves today on big volume. So it feels like something might be up in this one. Although when you look at the daily, it's not so pretty. So anyway, that's how much I was scrambling for stuff to put on the chart because there's just not many setups right now. But intraday, we're finding stuff. So I could log in tomorrow with no watch list, and I suspect we'd find some news plays, or some kind of high volume setups and so on. So I'm going to leave it at that. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I'll see everybody in the chat room in the morning.